Meeting number 7. So our topic for today is integrating factor by inspection. So this is our second topic under integrating factor. So the first topic is exact and then this is by inspection. So by inspection, if the DE in terms of M, X, Y, dx and N, X, Y, dy is equal to 0 is not exact and cannot be solvable by our previous topic, and those are separable, homogeneous, and linear into equation to unknowns. It is possible to transform the non-exact DE by a judicious multiplication, which we call as integrating factor. So by inspection, titingnan natin kung yung ating given DE ay pwedeng merong i-multiply. So that is judicious multiplication. Judicious multiplication. A function, so that is in terms of I, is an integrating factor on DE with the equation. So multiply natin yung integrating factor sa ating given DE. So now exact. As we have observed, integrating factor is a solution to a certain partial DE. So we have a tables of integrating factor here. Okay, let's say in 1, y dx minus x dy. So multiply by it negative 1 over x square. So iisipin mo yon, yun ang i-multiply mo. So magiging ano ngayon siya? X dy minus y dx all over x square, and that is the derivative of y over x. Ngayon, pag in-integrate mo yung derivative ng y over x, that is simply y over x. So tingnan nyo na lang yung mga ibang example natin dito. We have 3, 6, and then at least 9 na example, ano, pero marami yan. So that is only an example. So page number 2, to solve DE by inspection of the proper integrating factor is sometimes difficult. So mahirap talaga dahil i-inspect mo, because it requires the right arrangement of terms which will lead to some exact DE. So aside from mag-i-inspect ka, i-arrange mo siya kung saan talaga po pwede yung magiging exact. Not necessarily yung last topic na exact natin, basta kung saan yung magkakaroon ng dyan sa kamukha sa table. Proper grouping is important before determining the integrating factor. So i-groupo muna natin bago tayo magkaroon ng integrating factor na multiplier. The first term must be treated independently because it is a function of variable. Here the correct grouping must be done in the remaining terms. So for table of integrating factor, as I've said, integrating factor are generally obtained by inspection. The success of this method depends on the user's ability. So depende sa inyo yan, ano, kung maiisip nyo. To recognize and given on what a particular group of terms composes an exact DE. So for our example number 1, we have here, multiply muna natin, ano, y multiply by quantity 2xy plus 1, and then dx minus x dy is equal to 0. So we have distribute y, we have 2 xy square plus y dx minus x dy is equal to 0. Now, if we divide this by y square, no? Okay. Wala lang, naisip ko lang kasi kung meron tayong y dx minus x dy sa ating table, y dx minus x dy sa pangalawa, pag dinivide mo sa y square, ayan, that is derivative of x over y. At saka ito magiging independently na nga siya. So, ibig sabihin, matitira as a pure x alone. So, plus quantity y dx minus x dy over y square is equal to 0. So, now we have 2x plus, and then this is the derivative of, ano sabi dyan? X over y sa table. The derivative of x over y is this, y dx minus x dy all over y squared. So that is the derivative of the quotient in ating differential calculus. So that is equal to 0. And then now integrate natin. Diba? Ganun naman yun eh. Sa DE. Ini-integrate ngayon. So that is 2x square over 2. So, cancel na yung integral tsaka derivative. Ang matitira na lang dito ay x over y is equal to c na lang yan. Kasi wala naman lumabas na ln. So, So we have x squared plus x over y is equal to z, or multiplied by this y, we have x squared y plus x is equal to cy. So ito ang ating solution sa example number 1. Number 2 example, by inspection. So distribute mo na, multiply. X squared dx plus y squared dx plus xy dy is equal to 0. Next is, for this independent, x squared dx na yan, ano? Wala na tayong magagawa dyan. So dito, common yung y, factor natin yung y. So pag pinactor natin yung y, we have y dx plus x dy is equal to 0. So mapapansin, ito ay derivative of the product. Di ba? xy or yx. Ganon din yun, di ba? X dy plus y dx. So, ano kailangan? Ito, multiply natin to by x. So, pag multiply natin this whole term by x, we have now x cubed dx plus xy and then x dy plus y dx. Ganon din yun, di ba? That is equal to 0. So now, pag in-integrate natin, the integral of x cubed dx plus the integral of the derivative of xy and then x dy plus y dx. Diba? That is equal to 0. So meaning, cancel na ito, no? Or, yung ito ay derivative ng xy. So, kumbaga parang the integral of u and then du. No? Ito yung u mo. Okay, if without this derivative, ayan, ganyan. The integral of xy and then x dy plus y dy. Yan na lang. So, this is derivative of xy and this is xy. So, to simplify, meaning we have the integral of xy, derivative of xy, is also the integral of u, derivative of u. Di ba? Ganun yun. So, to simplify, we have the integral of x cubed dx, and then, plus the integral of xy, and then derivative of xy. So, equals to x to the fourth over 4, plus then xy square over 2 because of u square over 2. Then now that is equal to c. Now if I will multiply this by 4, para mawala yung ating denominator, we have x to the fourth plus 2x square y square, loss of exponent, is equal to c, or factor out x square. So we have x square plus 2 y square is equal to c. So, pwede na ito or ito sa ating example number 2, di ba? By inspection. So, nagiging exact. Not necessarily yung exact na diniscuss natin, but nagiging madali yung ating problem. Number 3, xy dy minus y square plus 3x square dx is equal to 0. So, perform the operation, multiply xy dy minus y squared dx minus 3x squared dx is equal to 0. So, now arrange or factor out y. So, here, if we factor out y, we have x dy minus y dx minus 3x squared dx is equal to 0. So, kung ito mapapansin natin, x dy minus y dx sa ating table, number 1 yan. Diba? Y dx dy minus y dx all over x square. So, meron tayong x square dito. So, pag dinivide natin ng x square ito, kulang. Dahil y lang yun. Y derivative of derivative of x, y over x. So, kailangan natin ay i-divide natin sa x cube. Tingnan nyo mangyayari dyan, ha? So, we have y, x dy minus y dx all over x cube. Okay? Minus 3 over x and then dx is equal to 0. So, itong second term, walang problema yan. Ito, parang magulo, di ba? Pero, tingnan nyo gagawin ko. Y over x and then x dy minus y dx all over x squared. Oh, walang nabago dyan. X cube pa rin yan, ano, di ba? Minus 3 all over x dx is equal to 0. So, ito, sakto na ngayon yan. Ibig sabihin nito, pag integrate natin ito, this is y over x and then the derivative of y over x, di ba? Or, ito na mismo yung u natin, na y over x. Okay? Is u square over 2. Yon. Okay? Minus 3 over x dx is equal to 0. And then now, I will integrate. Okay? So, I have here, imagine niyo parang u yan, ha? Di ba? Yan ay u is equal to y over x. So, that is u square over 2. So, ano mangyayari? Parang ganito, oh. Y over x square over 2. Di ba? And then, minus 3 ln of x. And then, is equal to ln of c. May lumabas na ln. Okay? So, y square all over x square over 2. Yan. Minus ln x cube. Okay? I-transpose na lang natin sa kanan. Is equal to ln c plus 3 ln of x. So, now, y square over x square times 1 over 2. Tama ba yon? Reciprocal. Okay? That is equal to ln of c plus 3 ln of x. And then, I will multiply by 2. Y square all over x square is equal to, ang 2 ln of c is still ln of c, constant pa rin yun. 6 ln of x. Or that is y square all over x square is equal to ln of c plus ln of x raised to 6. Or magiging y square all over x square is equal to ln of c times x raised to 6. Or finally, we have y square is equal to x square multiplied by ln of c times x raised to 6. So, final answer in our example number 3. Example number 4. So, y multiplied by y cube minus x dx plus x multiplied by y cube plus x dy is equal to 0. So, perform y to the fourth dx minus xy dx, y to the fourth dx minus xy dx plus xy cube dy plus x squared dy is equal to 0. Next, y to the fourth dx plus xy cube dy. So, i-group natin, no? Okay, first and then second. And then plus x squared dy minus xy dx is equal to 0. Diba sabi doon, binasa natin, proper regrouping is necessary. Now, I will factor out y cube. So, I have now y dx plus x dy. Oy, okay ah. And then, plus, I will factor out x, then x dy minus y dx is equal to 0. Ngayon, mag-iisip tayo, anong integrating factor niyan? So, pag dinivide natin ng y cube, okay? Bakit? Para maging ganito, oh. So, y dx. So, y cube, y dx plus x dy all over y cube. Walang problema, no? Cancel lang yon. Plus, how about this? This is x over y. Parang kanina sa example 2. And then, ito ay y square. O, di ba? Is equal to 0. So, still y cube pa rin yan dito sa ilalim. So, ano to? Cancel. So, we have now the integral of y dx plus x dy. And then, plus the integral of x over y. And then, this is the derivative of x over y. Di ba? That is equal to integral of 0. So, this is now the integral of xy. Ayan. The integral of the derivative of xy. And then, this is now x over y over 2. Then, square. Paano nangyari yon? Ang u natin ay ito, di ba? U square over 2. Oh, so, square. Yan. U square over 2. And then, is equal to c. Or this is xy plus x square all over y square times 1/2. Okay? Reciprocal. X square all over y square times 2 over 1 reciprocal is 1/2 is equal to c. So, simplify na lang. We have x, y plus x square all over 2y square is equal to c. So, wala ba tayo nakalimutan dito? Okay? So, I will multiply this by 2y square. Okay? So, I have here 2xy cube plus x square is equal to 2cy square. So, ito yung ating final answer. Okay? For example number 4. Guys, for correction, kung mapapansin nyo sa table, baliktad ito. Dapat y dx minus x dy. No? So, sa pangalawa yon. So, paano gagawin natin? Magiging negative ito. Pag negative yan, magiging negative x dy plus y dx na or y dx minus x dy. Sakto na yon. So, ibig sabihin lang ito ay negative ito. Negative. No? So, negative itong value na to, derivative of this negative value, no? Parang pasok na natin para hindi tayo malito. Yan. Okay? So, this is now minus. So, ganun lang. And then, minus. So, kung ito minus, ito lang naman ang papalitan natin, no? So, correction lang. Kasi, wala kang makikita sa table na ganito. Kundi, multiply mo ng negative para maging eksakto. Okay? Number 5. X cube y cube plus 1 multiplied by dx plus x to the 4th y square dy is equal to 0. So, perform. Multiply x cube y cube dx plus dx plus x to the 4th y square dy is equal to 0. So, nandito na yung technique para sa arrangement, ano? X cube, y cube dx plus x to the 4th y square dy plus dx is equal to 0. So, after na ma-arrange na napansin natin, parang pwedeng maging ano siya? Factor out natin ang x cube y square. Ano matitira? Y dx plus x dy. O, di ba? Tama ba? Pag pinactor out natin dito, x cube. Pause ko muna ha, para di magtagal. So, pwede guys, pwede, no? So, tama yan. And then plus dx. Kung bakit ako naguguluhan, no? Yun, tsaka ngayon tayo mag-i-inspection. So, i-divide natin ang x. Yun ang matindi ron. Ano yung iisipin mo? Actually, parang madali lang ang solusyon, pero mag-groupings ka, tsaka yung mag-iisip ka, yun ang parang mahirap. And then, magiging x square, y square, and then y dx, or x dy, plus y dx, plus dx, over x is equal to 0. Ulitin. Pag dinivide yung x sa first term, ito matitira, and then dito sa second term. So, independent din na itong x. So, ano magiging forma niyan? So, para itong xy, and then square, and then derivative of xy, di ba? So, parang ang u mo ngayon ay yung xy, and then square, di ba? So, that is integrate natin, and then plus the integral of dx over x, and then is equal to integral of 0. And then this is x, y, cube over 3. Power formula guys, ha? And then plus ln of x is equal to ln of c. Next is x multiplied by 3. Okay? So I have here now x cube, y cube, plus 3 ln of x is equal to ln of c. So next is x cube, y cube, plus ln of x cube, plus ln of c is equal to 0. Diba? Yung ln, negative ln, ganun din. So x cube, y cube, plus ln c, and then x cube is equal to 0. So that is our final answer for example number 5. Number 6, last example for integrating factor by inspection. 2t ds plus s multiplied by 2 plus s squared t dt is equal to 0. Perform the operation 2t ds plus 2s dt plus s cube t dt is equal to 0. So, parang naka-arrange na, no? Kapactor out ko na lang yung 2 dito. So, we have t ds plus s dt plus s cube t dt is equal to 0. So, by inspection, ito makikita natin st, no? Derivative of st. Kaya lang, kung halimbawa, kung multiply natin ng s at saka t lang yan, multiply by s at saka t, magiging complicated dito. Okay? So, ano ang maiisip natin? Ang gagawin natin ay i-divide natin ng s cube t cube. Bakit? Gusto ko. No, joke lang. Kasi yun ang tamang integrating factor, no? So, ano mangyayari dyan? So, I have here 2. And then, t ds plus s dt. Diba ito ay st raised to 3. Diba? Ganun yun, diba? Okay? And then, plus dito ay magiging dt all over t square. Tama? Tama? So, divide, ano? So, naging independent na lahat. Okay? So, dito, t dt na lang yan. Ano? And dito, paano naman yan? Okay, wait lang, bago ko sagutin. Ito, cancel yung s cube at saka ito, t square na lang sa natira. And then, integrate mo ngayon, ano? So, 2, ano ngayon yan? st raised to negative 3, no? Pasok na natin yan, integral. Okay, labas, integral, nag-integrate. 2, integral. Ito yun, ano, di ba? And then, derivative of st. Oh, nga, no? Okay, so, power formula. And then, plus, okay, integral of t raised to negative 2 and then dt is equal to integral of 0. Wala nang problema. So, 2 and then st raised to negative 3 plus 1 power formula and then negative 2. So, this is times. Gandahan ng sulat para maintindihan. And then plus we have t raised to negative 2 plus 1 all over negative 1. Okay? And then that is equal to c. So we have now st raised to negative 2 na lang. Negative. Cancel yan. Negative. And then magiging minus na ito. And then that is t raised to negative 1 is equal to c. Or yung negative c or c, parehas lang yon. So gawin natin multiply by negative 1. So I have here now 1 all over s square t square for this negative 2 dali sa baba minus 1 all over t. Okay? And then that is equal to c. Okay, now I will multiply this by s square t square. So para 1 and then minus s square and then t na lang. Tama ba? Okay. Ito, pag multiply natin ito, ano ba yan? Hindi ko maisulat ng maganda yung t. Okay? So 1 na lang yan and then ito minus ito s square tapos t square over t ay t na lang. That is equal to c and then s square t square. So yan yung ating final answer. Okay? For number 6, that is integrating factor by inspection.